So this AI tool called AltPage.ai is promised that it is able to duplicate your competitor's website and make it more SEO friendly, and therefore it can rank higher on Google and deliver some traffic to your website. So at least that's the promise of this tool. And basically the way it works is quite simple. You just need to go to Google and then search some competitors that might be related to your field, and then you can copy the URL. For example, here for this demonstration, I basically just copied the URL of this page, and I'm using this AI tool to create or duplicate this page and make it better. And you'll see that the design is quite identical, but you can still tell that it's a bit different. So basically you can create a free account on AltPage.ai, and then you can enter your competitor's page URL and then start creating the page. Now initially I want to show you a full guide on how to use this tool, but this tool is just very slow. So it's been more than an hour and it's still actually trying to create the page. Well, it has created this page, but there are other pages that it needs to create, but it takes forever just to create this page. Anyway, this is basically the result, and previously it's actually doing quite a lot of research, like it's reading a lot of pages on the internet. It is trying to find some similar pages and trying to understand the content and create a much better content for the page. And this is basically the result. So I can open the preview window and you can see that this duplicated page is quite similar to the original page, at least from the design alone. So this is the original page and this is the duplicated page. Now definitely it is not exactly the same, but you can tell that there are some similarities, like it is still using the same logo even though it's not supposed to do that, but it is something that you can edit in the code. So this is the result. By the way, I think I have to show you the actual page first. So this is the website that I tried to clone using AltPage.ai. It is quite a normal, simple website, I would say. And this is the website that was created by AltPage.ai. As you can see, it is actually a bit more simplified, and also there is this problem, but it's something that is easy to fix. And finally, you get something that looks like this. So the design is quite similar, and that's actually the point of this tool. It is able to create a clone of your competitors and make it SEO friendly. Now, even though the target audience of this tool is businesses and maybe marketers, personally, I don't think I'm going to be using this kind of tool, because most businesses usually they do have a website, like they're using same as from, let's say, WordPress, Squarespace, blogger.com even, and many others, and they don't want to just switch from one platform to another. It's usually going to take a lot of time, and that can be quite expensive, and not to mention there could be some downtime for the business. So instead, AltPage is actually offering you to just bind the domain to your own domain. So right now it's using some random domain name, but you could replace it with your own subdomain or your domain name. So at least that's the only way you can, quote unquote, claim this page as yours, because even though you can edit the code, it is not something that easy to do. It is not like you're editing the page like in the Vibe coding app. You still have to manually type the code like the way programmers did. So it's not quite a Vibe coding app, but at the same time, it is not quite a good tool for marketers or business owners. But still, if you are interested to use this tool, I'm going to leave the link in the video description, and they will give you 50 credits. That should be enough to create up to 5 pages. So personally, again, I'm not going to be using this tool, but if you are interested to just create a page that is similar to your competitors without so much effort, then you can use this tool, AltPage.ai. Anyway, if you find this video to be insightful, or if you learned something from this video, then feel free to subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you on my next video.